welcome to the Superscript New Comic Minute. This week, we'll be telling you about the books we're excited to read, and I will kick us off with Basilisk. These are reprintings of issues 1, 2, and 3. This book is perfect for the season. It's mysterious, it is scary, definitely enjoyable. Colin Bunn does an excellent job. Next one that I'm excited to read this week, and I think we all are, House of Slaughter, James Tynion. So this is a new #1. It's in the universe of Something is Killing the Children, you know, that cinematic universe.
Yep.
But you guys, Nick and Elliot, what are you excited about House of Slaughter?
I mean, I love Something is Killing the Children, so
Yeah. Yeah, give me more of that.
Yeah, which it looks like we get some questions answered in this. Yeah, very, very stoked about this. Also, I will say Basilisk is like my favorite Colin Bunn book that came out this year, so looking forward to rereading that, actually, now that we can read it all at once.
And then I've got a couple of trades this week. So Volume 1, Maniac of New York. So this came out in issues earlier in the year, and it's based on a true story. If you're into true crime with a little bit of like serial killer, definitely pick this one.
A lot of serial killer.
And then
Also, it's by Elliot Kalin, writer for The Daily Show for many years during the Jon Stewart era.
And the art is sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, new trade out, Fear Case. So this is, if you are into Department of Truth, you will like this one. Matt Kint does an excellent job. It's a horror detective series, and definitely has some like FBI secret ops sort of themes to it. So pick this one up. It's a great read.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we got a bunch of new DC books. So we have the OGs, Tim Sale and Jeff Loeb, doing a new Batman Long Halloween book, a special, a one-shot. Cannot wait to get home and read that. Long Halloween is like a very seminal book, in my opinion. Yeah. Task Force Z, it's like Suicide Squad, but zombies. You can kind of fill in the blanks there and know whether or not that's for you. Inferno, the second book in the end, the culmination of Jonathan Hickman's, I hate using the word epic, but I don't know other way to describe it, run on X-Men. Issue 1 was awesome. Again, I'm going to devour this thing when I get home. And then for those of you hit Vigigame Fortnite, Batman Fortnite Foundation comes with a code for Batman Who Laughs, and it's also written by Scott Snyder.
Yeah.
And apparently is a good comic.
It's a one-shot.
Yeah, I hear really good things about the Batman Fortnite 0 points. Yeah.
So we're all going to actually have to read that instead of... I mean, we didn't at first because we couldn't keep it on the table because codes for Fortnite. But it's supposedly quite good. And then finally, in one volume, at long last, Paper Girls. I think this might be the table's favorite Brian K. Vaughan book, like
Definitely
collectively.
up there.
Yeah. If not Saga or Y, this is it. And also, if you live in Cleveland, you have to read this book. It's the law.
That's true.
How about you, Nick?
Oh, let's see. I am looking forward to Nobody's Child. This is just on issue 2. There is one rhino left in the world, and this guy is on a mission to protect it. They are sort of, I guess, on a little journey together, trying to help one another survive the dire state of the earth. Then we have Daredevil. This is on issue 35, so this is the final piece in Chip Zdarsky's run on Daredevil, and this will tie into and I guess lead us to the Devil's Reign event that's coming up soon,
Which is also by Chip Zdarsky.
Yeah, and there will be a Devil's Reign book on this Saturday for our Halloween with our Halloween book. So
So can we get free comics on Saturday?
little tease there. Then we have more spooky stuff. DC versus Vampires. This is written by James Tynion. So Vampires, DC, James Tynion. There's going to be 12 issues. I am very interested to see what this will be like.
If you told me there's a DC Vampires book, I would immediately hit the snooze button and then, hey, it's the guy who was writing Department of Truth and Nice House on the Lake and Something's Killing the Children and
Batman, yeah. So
I guess I have to read this.
So that'll be that. And then we have Scumbag Volume 2, now in trade. This is Rick Remender's, one of his newer books. The main character, as the title suggests, is just a terrible guy who gets roped into some really, extreme world-saving quests. It's really over-the-top ridiculous, and it's a premise I think Rick Remender is one of the few that could pull it off and make it really fun and funny. That's a good one. And then, lastly for me, Red Flowers. This is a collection of a bunch of short stories by a one of the, I guess, I want to say classic, but that's not the word, a seminal, legendary author of Japanese comics from the 60s, so lots of good, like, sort of slice-of-life stories and stories of his travels. Red Flowers. The art in this is really nice.
And I grabbed this thing. This is a prose book, but we got this, and I know some of our customers will probably dig it. But it's a book by Hideo Kojima.
What's it called?
It's called The Creative Gene, because of course it is, because it's by Hideo Kojima. This is another one of those, you know if this is for you.
Nice.
Round it out.
Right.
We got a bunch of Halloween stuff going on this weekend. We've got a Spooky Innistrad draft on Friday. On Saturday, we have free comics. And on Sunday, we've got a paint contest and some spooky miniatures gaming taking place in the store.
And finally, we will be streaming Arkham Horror Sunday night.
The card game.
The card game. So Elliot will be learning to play. Nick will be teaching. I have played before, and we'll have, I think, a couple guests. And it should be a good time. We'll be we'll maybe do some prizes for folks in the stream. So tune in, watch us play a game, learn how to play Arkham Horror. It's a fun living card game.
We'll see you then.
Happy Halloween.